We can qualify for the UEFA Champions League qualifying rounds with the RC Lens match on Wednesday. Kick-off at 2 at the Emirates Stadium. A draw or win will guarantee us progress from the group stages, while defeat will still see us go on with one game remaining should PSV lose to Sevilla. If PSV cannot win and we can avoid defeat, we will be the winners of Group B. But Lens, who are currently third in the group and tied for second with PSV, have a lot to play for. Lens dropped since our last encounter at the beginning of October, when Lens came from behind to win 21 against us. Franck Haise's side have achieved positive results in Ligue 1. They followed our Champions League encounter with draws against LOSC and Le Havre, then edged Nantes by 4 unanswered points and drew 0-0 with FC Lorient. This month, Lens moved up to 6th place in the French top tier with 10 and 30 victories against Marseille and Clermont Foot respectively. However, in Europe, Lens drew 11 at home to PSV and lost 10 in the rematch. What managers say? Play video, watch Arsenal video online. Arteta, we want to be at top of the group, and there is an opportunity for us against a team that is causing problems, and we have already experienced against them, so we have right motivation to do it. We have to win at home and win the group if we can. Read every word of Mikel's pre-Lens press conference here. Haise, the goals are always the same. We know that our opponent is stronger than us, but this does not mean that we cannot create problems. We will need to raise our level of play in every aspect to compete. What is certain is that if we want to be there, we will have to be there with our usual principles, arguments and strengths. Team news: Fabio Vieira, who is currently suspended for a red card in the Premier League, is eligible play in the Champions League, but will not be able to play due groin surgery. Emile, Rowe and Thomas Partey will not be able to play again, as will Jurrien Timber, after suffering an anterior cruciate ligament injury in the opening game of the league. Lens defender Kevin Danso will be available on Wednesday after recovering from injury, and Elye Wahi will be available as Ligue 1's latest sending-off only applies to domestic matches. Conversation tactics: Adrian Clarke Haise has adjusted his team's tactical approach for the group stage of this year's competition. As a team that exerts extraordinary pressure in Ligue 1, they are the team with the second highest number of turnovers in France. But they were prepared to wait much longer, recording the fewest of the 32 teams in Europe. Despite this, Lens have used 3,421 in all matches so far this season, so we are unlikely to see any tactical surprises. When our opponents lose the ball, they become narrow and compact, moving quickly to cover the midfield with their midfield four. Then, once they regain control, they try to break the tempo by using their adventurous wingbacks to provide width and quality.